So, Missy, where are you going today?
I'm going to a dinosaur park.
And are you going to play? And swim?
Ollie.
We're going to play Ollie? Cool.
Yeah.
And what's Daddy going to do?
I'm going to have my Peppa Pig swimming costume and bring all my animals.
Fantastic. And
with my blanket ones.
why can't Daddy come today?
Well, because you're doing schoolwork.
I'm doing schoolwork. Am I going to go and help the children?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you've been hanging around for some time now. And you've been telling my friends that you're the class clown. Just now realize that I ain't coming around to the stage.
We gotta get Dr. Lisa on the joint. Your backpack, there must be something in the water down there in Florida, man.
Breakfast. Most important meal of the day, allegedly. Good morning, Instagrammers. How you doing? 8:24. Didn't get any sleep. Thunderstorm. Chronic illness. Mixed well together. Fatigue is kicking in already. It's 8:30. What are you doing today? I'll tell you where I'm off to. So today I'm off to go and work with Inspired Youth at Soul Academy. I've got a guest speaking slot there and then some mentoring for the rest of the day, and I'll tell you more about it as we go along. Have a fantastic day, and I wish you all. I started my Instagram story on a bit of a downer today. I didn't mean to. I'm quite upbeat about it. I just know it's going to be a bit of a challenge. Swollen skin, joints, bad bowel, no sleep. So yeah, fatigue's kicking in. You've got to keep it real, haven't you? You've got to keep it real and let people know. And the reason I say you've got to keep it real and you've got to let people know is because there's a lot of people out there going through the same thing as you, and you need to, where you can, put some good into the world and inspire people. Tell them they're not alone and give a little bit of reassurance. And if this is it, then so be it. Thank you. This is breakfast. Here we be. Here we go. Thank you very much. Good morning still. I'm assuming that most of you guys in here are on social media of some form, am I right? I'm happy for a bit of audience participation. Last time we did this, we managed to get 20 quid out your teacher. So let's see if we can up that. We've done a runner, so we can't get that 20 quid yet. But do you guys use social? Come on, more than nods, please. I'm on camera.
Yes.
Don't leave me hanging. So what are you using? Are you using Facebook, Snapchat, Instagram?
Yeah.
All of them.
What's Snapchat?
What do you mean, what's Snapchat?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sure you know what Snapchat is. Right. Guys, it's great that so many of you are using social. It's really good that you're using social, but what I want to talk to you about is coming into the summer holidays. Because obviously next year you're going to be doing your GCSEs. You know, within 12 months' time you might be looking at what you're going to do next, where you're going to take your life and career. It might be the fact that you're going to be looking for maybe some weekend work over the summer and things like that. And it's really, really vital what you do and don't put on your social media. There is some real epic fails. And what we've found recently, especially what I do, is if someone comes to me for a job, the first thing I get emails each week, I get CVs each week, and the first thing I'm looking for is a creative CV, so it looks not just black and white on a piece of paper, but also what I'm looking at is I'll go straight away, I'll go on Google and I'll type your name in. And then what I'll do is I'll go to Facebook, and then I'll go to Instagram, okay, and I will stalk you within an inch of your life. But I take a different stance on it, because I find, unfortunately, I take my sort of stance in my education from the States, because that's where we go to learn, because in the United States, they're so far ahead with social media than we are in the UK, even with just PR and brand and just basic stuff. So what I tend to do is, I will go into your social media and I will find out about you. I'll find out who your friends are, what you do socially, and there's so much that if you haven't got your privacy settings on point, that I can see everything. So I can see the stupid things you did at the weekend. I can see the really nasty comment that you might have put on someone's Facebook post, or the fact you might start trolling and really slating people on Instagram. We can see all of that. So you really need to be mindful of what you're going to post this summer and how you're going to talk to your friends and what language you're going to use and what pictures you're going to use, even down to the type of emoji that you use on your social is really, really important. So what you'll find in the UK, if I'm being completely honest with you, that if you put a CV in and you get to the point of an interview, an employer will generally go and look to see what bad things you've done. They won't look to see for the creative and the inspirational and the good stuff you've done. They will simply see, who am I going to knock off this list, because they'll get 20, 30, 40 applications a day for a post. And they'll come to interview stages and they've got a pile of CVs this high. And it's like, okay, who's going to cause my business damage? Okay? And we don't want you to do that. We want you to show that you're creative, that you're fun, that you're outgoing, because when it comes down your CV, those things are really, really important. If you come to me for a job, I would be wanting to see who you associate with, what you do, what your interests are, what other value other than GCSEs, A-levels, a degree that you can bring to my business. In Manchester, for a company called The Social Chain, he has people sending CVs in, flying an owl into the office. It's an actual real thing. In January, there was, the Telegraph did a write-up on his company, and they took the video and put it online about how actually someone sent their CV in, flying it in with an owl. It's absolutely crazy stuff. But this is the type of thing that creative agencies want to see. They want to see you doing things out of the box. But the first thing they're going to do to find out about you is to go to your social profiles. And there's only one real rule that I would suggest you consider before you post anything on social. And it may sound a little bit childish, and you may not even think in your head, but actually, if you're going to post something on Instagram or Snapchat or Facebook or anything like that, would your mother want to see it? Because if your mother wouldn't want to see it, don't post it. If you wouldn't want your mum to see it, don't post it. If it's going to cause you some embarrassment or grief down the line, don't post it. There's no point, because it will be there forever. Snapchat goes in 24 hours. That's changing. We've now got Snapchat maps. People will stalk you around the city. So be mindful of what you post on social. I love to see images. I want to see what you're doing. I want to see that you're creative and having fun, and you've got a nice friendship circle. Because in the summer, you might want to build your own brand. I believe that everybody has a personal brand, and everybody should be bringing that to a business. So if you've got a sport or a hobby, you're into makeup, football, reptiles, whatever it may be, talk about what you do, show people what you do, educate what you do. If you've got an illness even, and you think it's really, really powerful to give some information, help people, because social's about helping people. The key word in social media is social. If you're not being social, there's no point being on social media. If you're not being nice to people, there's no point being on social media, because it will just cause you a whole world of pain. So for the summer, enjoy it, story tell what you're going to do over the summer, and build your personal brand. Because what will happen is, as you go on, employers are going to look more and more at your social, and they're going to see how valuable you are to their business. So if you like mountain biking, okay, and you go and apply for a job at a mountain bike shop in the city, if you can show that you've got a good following on your Instagram or on your Twitter account or your Facebook, the employer is going to look at you because you're going to bring value to their business. Because if it was me, and we've got some YouTubers in the room, or we've got some people who are makeup vloggers or whatever, and you came to me, I would look to see how I could put my brand onto your social platforms, because my reach will go out of, it would just be massive. When I started my business 4 years ago, the first year I got trolled really quite heavily, and it was really quite a nasty experience. But what happened was we flipped it, and as a result of that, I then built another business showing people how they could deal with trolls, and my social reach went to 18.5 million in 6 months. It was unreal. So there's loads you could do from it, and there's people out there making money from it as well. So keep safe this summer on social, and just post what is fun, engaging, and entertaining to people. Don't post what your mum don't want to see. Thank you very much.
Good. Thank you very much.